welcome back at Not Just Sawdust. Well, as we told last time, the first week now is over and we made that fence for my old aunt's birthday together with my brother-in-law and sister. It turned out nice and time had come to go to the north. Of course we checked whether the world map was still on the wall and everything turned out fine. And in between the things we had some secret ice creams with my little niece when I got her from school, and had some nice dinner with my sister and brother-in-law, and well, we traveled to Haarlem, close to Amsterdam, to deliver the old BMW motorcycle. And although we wanted to meet some other friends there in the area, because we had so little time, we decided to take the ferry to Texel, a beautiful island north of the Netherlands, and because we have some family living there and hadn't seen them in a very long time. Now this really felt like a few days of a real holiday. The beaches were nice, the weather was nice, we had some beautiful restaurants and good food, although I must say the island of Texel is very, very expensive, especially if you are used to the Portuguese prices we have. We met some little nieces that we've never seen in real life, only on pictures, and well, they got along very well with Ella, our dog, and Lien, a niece of ours, who has a company on Texel called Starworks. If you're ever on Texel, you would probably see something she does, because that's many things. But time was short, so after a breakfast on the beach, we already headed back towards the ferry, because of course I still had that table saw in mind that we have to pick up, and we also wanted to meet some friends on the other side of the country in the north. So, accompanied by our family, we hit the ferry again towards Den Helder, and of course they went back with the same ferry back to the island. But yeah, it is a really nice few days to remember, and I hope we certainly get back to that island a quick bit sooner than again 7 years. So after the Afsluitdijk we drove all the way through the north of Holland towards Ter Apel, which is on the on the German border in the east. And of course with a little dog you have to stop every now and then, but that's really good for yourself too, because with the old van it takes more than half a day, so stopping every now and then is a good thing to do and have some rest. And well, we finally made it to Ter Apel, and it was like those 7 years didn't pass by. It felt like, well, yesterday. Meeting real friends is always really nice. They treated us on a barbecue on the first night, well, to be honest, also on the second night, and it was great to talk about all the things that happened in the last 7 years, and we really got into that feel of being back in the Netherlands, being back in our old life. So accompanying our friend Klaas, who's a drummer, to a gig on a festival, and well, it felt like, okay, we're back in our old life. Well, our friend Klaas drums in a country band, but this was a one night thing in a band where he used to drum in many years ago. And well, I still think it's nice to see those people keeping up with it. Play some rock and roll and some blues and some pop. If you ever, well, if you live in the Netherlands, if you live in the north of the Netherlands, and you think, well, drum lessons would be fine, I'll put a link in the description of the drum school from our friend, and it's called Drums Music. Well, you never know. Although staying out there in Ter Apel, we still had to collect our table saw. So after the festival we drove through Germany into Holland, and yes, we got a flat tire and we had to buy 2 new tires. Well, they were 10 years old, but luckily we found a local tire shop who did it reasonably cheaply, and then went on to Zutphen to C4 Woodworks, to Tom Burgerat to collect our table saw, which he arranged all. So he bought it, he stored it and made sure everything went well. Really a big thanks to C4 Woodworks, to Tom Burgerat. I'll put a description also beneath in the link. Well, then we went back and we had another great day in the sun with some music from the people Klaas normally plays with in the band. It was just an acoustic thing on the market. Hey, we even got some nice stuff. I found a nice little can to make a cigar box guitar, and I found lots of wax, which was still in good order, so yeah, we're taking that back to Portugal. But that completed the first week, so heading back to the middle of the Netherlands, to the garden where my tent is in. Had some nice moments along the way, drank coffee near the Rhine, and well, beautiful. But in the end, yes, we had to go back to our tent and see if we could help out with other projects. So that's it for now. No project, but at least you got an idea of what our trip through Holland was. I would say do some woodworking, nice way to spend your time. Do some recycling, it's an even better way to spend your time. And I promise you, next week there will be another project. It won't be woodworking, but still, part 3 of our trip to the Netherlands. At the logo.